It's the egoic identity that is keeping you, it seems to keep you away from your true self, remembering who you truly are from inside. We're born here and then we start to get conditioning from outside of us. We are starting to believe that we are this body and that we are our mind, and we make a personality for us. In non-duality it's called the separate self. And you can notice that the identity you have thought you have had over the years have changed many times. If you are in law of attraction communities, you probably have tried to create very many different kinds of self-concepts and like new personalities. Been there, done that. Been there and done that many times and noticed that it doesn't bring happiness. You're trying to get something from outside. And it's okay to enjoy this world. I don't say that because it's here for us to enjoy this nature and this world, manifested world also. But that personality, that idea about us, the identity we think we are, the separate self or the ego identity, it's actually thoughts. You think that you are something, it's a thought. Thought comes and you believe it, and you are starting to think that, okay, that's who I am. And the ego mind works like that, it always compares. So you think you are something, and then you are all the time comparing yourself to other. And when you are comparing you might notice that actually it causes almost every suffering. You can think, you might think that you're not good enough and somebody else is better. Or you think you are really good, but you still think that somebody else is better and you are not enough still, even you are good. So you try harder to be even better. Or you get something you have been thinking that it will make you happy. New car. It makes you happy for a little while, but soon you notice that it wasn't that thing. It wasn't that new self-concept you created for your new identity. You got a new job. Soon you might notice that it wasn't that. In this story I have lived, I have tried so many professions and always tried to become something. And I noticed so many times that it doesn't bring the happiness. The happiness comes within. don't want to discourage you that of course you can manifest the life you want and wish, and we deserve to have good things in our lives, but and every one of us is just where we are, and everyone's path is different. I just want to say that the happiness what comes from inside, that peace, that really remembering who you truly are, it's just, it's peaceful. It's kind of freedom. Inner freedom. You might have problems in your life still, but you don't take those so serious anymore, because you start to notice that who you are, that you are a spirit, consciousness, that the consciousness takes a form of you or me. It's like God is playing all of our roles, and there's only one power, and and it's God. It's the creative power here, and it's playing everything what here is, the good and the bad. So if you think we are those personas, identities and egos, we kind of forget that we are all one, that one power. And I think that when you're trying to, or I don't speak about you, I speak everyone of us, we humans, you see the world, there is much good, lots of good, beautiful things, amazing things, and that's what God is playing here, all the good and the bad. But there is lack of love, and that's the egoic identity, and I have felt that it's the one thing what prevents to remember your true self. It's easy to think that I'm good and others are bad, but it's good to notice that in all of us is a side of good, and there is also the side of bad. If you can see both sides in you, it kind of helps to love others. Then you get out of that idea that you are better and others are worst. It's true that some people do things what is not good, and it's not good, but If we want to create a beautiful world here, maybe it's not coming from judging others. It comes from remembering that we are all one. We need more love to this world. It's the love what actually lives in your heart, the God in you, the power that creates all this world. It's love. It can take many forms. And the love is already in you. The God is already in you. It's many times so hard. It seems it's like made so hard to recognize that true self. But actually, it's that being in you, the isness. If you just slow down and forget about for a moment that identity, that person, those things you thought you are, and leave them behind, what's left? Feel that you're still there. Your being is still there, even without your profession, even without your name, even without your body or your thought about your body. Sounds creepy, even without your body, but that's actually true, that what you truly are, you are eternal. So that's why there's the rebirth. We are eternal, and we identify our bodies, and we think that we are only these bodies. We have bodies here, but just God playing through it. For some time we play that role of identity, we need that, but then comes the time when you start to think that who am I really? Who am I? You start to question it, and you might notice that you are more than this body mind. But just remember that what I told about the ego, and just think or feel inside of you that what is really loving in this world. And consider that idea that in consciousness we are all one power, one heart, one universal mind. Playing here, acting here. Go inside and feel your being. It's what you are. Much love. Bye.